Here we are again in the world of Hytale, or the menu screen first and foremost. I'm gonna change how I approach recording this game. Doing the short episode formatting just kind of was limiting my enjoyment of it, frankly. I not able to play as long as I want to at a time, and I don't know, it just was kind of getting in the way. So I'm just gonna play as long as I want to, and how long this video ends up being, that's just what it's gonna be. But we're starting on the main menu here because I want to actually change my avatar. I didn't do that playing previously, and I want to check out what this thing's got. Seems already like I've got a lot of options available. I did buy the Curse Breaker package when pre-purchasing the game, so I should have some pretty cool cosmetics available here. Look at that. Lots of options. But let's just start from the top. They've got a little cat ears option. I think I'll pass on that one. Could have the Giga Chad haircut. Wow, that is a lot of options. You know what? I'm going for the Mohawk. Let's go for a dark brown Mohawk here. I could go for a really dark brown. Okay, maybe I'll keep it middle of the road here. Maybe if I were to... Wow, jewelry too? They have... Oh, I didn't even notice that. They've got subsections in each major section. Man, this is really detailed. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll have to go through each subsection then. Ah, eyebrows. We're going for super bushy. Heck yeah. Might just keep this default. We'll go for maybe some more squared eyes. Yeah, I like that. Beard. Pirate. Soldier. That seems a little extra. I'm gonna go for soldier here. Aw, we can have a ribbon and change the color. Isn't that wonderful? Well, there's no point in going for the Viking helmet. It's gonna block my Mohawk. I think I'll go for the ribbon and change the color of that too. Just have a big old bush on the top of my head. And none of these accessories, they're kind of goofy. They don't really fit the style that I've got going on here. I'm gonna pass on all of those. Ah, now because of my cape, I can't really see the jewelry very well. I can see that though, because that goes on the top of the ear as well. I'm gonna roll with that one. Now, I'm not sure why underwear should matter, since I should be wearing some clothes at all times. But if somehow we end up naked, I guess we'll have the boxers. Body characteristics. Ah, muscular or average? Well, I think the vibe of my guy here definitely needs to be muscular. Makeup. Oh, it just makes the lips more visible. I see. Well, can't really tell with the beard, so I don't think any of this matters. And then ear style, aha. Elf ears? Large elf ears. Well, can't see the jewelry anymore. Drooping elf ears. It seems like the jewelry doesn't quite work with the elf ears. Not very well, anyway. What is that? Ogre ears. Okay. Haven't seen an ogre yet. I think just to make the earrings work here, we're gonna keep some regular ears. Okay. So many options. Decision paralysis is really taking over here. Ooh. Well, maybe I should use some of my paid cosmetics. Have like a Thanos arm or something? Man, I don't know. I'm gonna take it. Then our overcoats. I want to have something that kind of exposes the chest. I want to be able to see them abs. Well, we can see the full texture of the arm if we go totally shirtless. Golden bangles. Is there anything better? Nah. I'm thinking this is gonna be the same color as whatever my underwear was. So if I change that, does that change the color of that as well? Or is that a separate situation right there? I could probably change the color of that independently. I can. Nice. I think I'm gonna go with the gold bangles though. I can even change the color of these. Oh, I can make them silver instead. You know, maybe the gold is too flashy. I'm gonna go for a silver. Maybe that's closer to iron. And finally, hands. Even more? Yeah. Do we want the color to match or be slightly different? I think we'll have it match. Got some fancy options here too, though. Oh, I like that it doesn't put the glove on the screwed up arm, the cursed arm. I'm kind of liking the asymmetry of that. I think I'm gonna roll with that one. Desert dress. That's not quite right. Can change the color though. You know, maybe I'll go back and change the color of those gold bangles after all. So it matches up with the glove. Then if I keep going with the desert dress... Nah. You know, let's not be totally undressed here. Let's just go for some... but it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right to go for pants when you've already got this mostly unclothed look. But how can I achieve... I'm surprised there isn't a brown option on these leggings here. I probably would go for it if there was. I'm even more surprised actually that they haven't given us full color freedom here. They could just give us like an RGB setup so we can pick anything we want, but limited selection it is. I guess it's just gonna have to be these run shorts here, since they're the only thing that really suits what I've got going on here. Sticking with the gold for consistency. Oh, we're just gonna be totally decked out, aren't we? You know what? Screw it. Full gold. In some ragged shorts. You know what? Let's in our minds, let's not call it a desert dress. Let's call it a battle dress. That'll make it work for us, right? I could choose to leave out that extra flare, it looks like. You know, I think the flare actually might be a little too much. But it is kind of important for making it look like it's attached. It doesn't really look very well attached without it. Okay. I think that's where we're gonna settle. Save all of our changes. Make sure we didn't miss anything. Got hair color. Oh, I didn't notice we could change eye color. Well, let's go for some golden eyes. Match the setup here. Unless there's anything that might look better. You know, I'm kind of liking the light green eyes, actually. Alright. We like our beard color. Maybe we'll ditch the bow. Look at that. A gilded warrior. I feel like I'm missing something here. I'm just not sure what. Ah, well. I might dive back into that character creator later, but this is what we're going to work with. So back in we go. Alright, let's make sure we're not in immediate danger. Okay. Alright, before I take this thing on, I need to clear out some inventory space. This is a disaster. Start by cooking up all this raw food I've got. Let's get some more. Probably drop meat. I'm disappointed. Oh no, I've already managed to get lost. How did I lose myself? The fort is right there. Boy, this trees and bushes, all very dense. It's easy to lose your way. Did I just... Oh, yeah. Took damage from a thorn bush. Gotta watch out for those things. I should be burning up the logs that don't stack. You know, I'm gonna get a lot of wood from that, but it's also gonna take eons to chop that down. Let's be a little more reasonable. Looks like this isn't the same type of wood either. Well, wood is an essential resource. I'm gonna need a lot of it. So, screw it. Let's consolidate. Let's throw out our various wood types. Let's get a ton of one type of wood. I'm gonna have to put off the action for a little while. Because you can't loot a fortress if you don't have any inventory space to do it. I'm sure glad trees don't fall on you in this game. Or I'd just be asking to be crushed right now. Looks like a little bit of it went there. Beautiful. Wow, we are up to 300 from one tree. It sure was a big tree. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pick up everything. Alright, we definitely want to keep our leather, our emeralds. You know, since this is uncommon and this is common, I'm almost thinking I should get rid of it by now. Surely I'll have something better by the time this breaks, or I can repair it. Off it goes. We're keeping our copper and our iron, but we're getting rid of the vemon sack. Ditching the charcoal. I think you can make fruit skewers out of berries if you have the right setup for it, but since I currently do not, we're going to be tossing the berries. It's going to be an awful long time before we run out of wood. I cleared up a little bit of space. I'm going to have the health potion in the hotbar and then have some blocks. Perhaps we'll just put the axe back away. There we go. Alright, we're just about ready for combat. I just want to get my campfire back. Toss out the moss. I don't need no pumpkin. On guard. Oh, this guy looks tough. Ah, my blocking has been disabled for a bit. Down it goes. They're in a bit of trouble. I think I was getting hit by a ranged attack. His AI doesn't seem to know what to do. Come on, buddy. Come down the ladder and fight me. Oh, I fell in a hole. I like that climbing mechanic. Let's get him. Okay, this looks like an orc encampment of some kind. We've got quite the mountain range behind us. There's the Hytale moving. Alright, let's see if we can get away with taking no fall damage from that. Sure can. Nice music. Lumberjack chest. Or meat. Like to see it. Seems like grilled fish is worse than... No. It's the same as wild meat. Kinda seems to me like it got nerfed. Yeah, I think they actually nerfed it. How about that? I guess I'll take the fruit skewers then, since they're better. Should have these available for combat. Surely there's more to fight. Oh, we got a wolf there. A few too many guys at once. Well, this is kind of cheesy. That's lame. Time to go. It might be lame, but it's how you live. They sure like to walk into fire, don't they? Are we victorious? Went silent there because I was a little focused on winning, but it looks like we did it. Sounds like we still have combat music though, so maybe there's still some guy around here. Looks like we got a throne here. I've killed your king. The riches are mine. Oh ho! TUR-KY warrior gauntlets. Looks like these are both the same. Got projectile, physical resistance, and health. Don't mind if I do. Some more arrows, leather, and meat. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Well, time for some more sorting here. Got too much stuff. It looks like I need to start cooking. Cook up that meat. I don't think I chopped too many logs. I'll get rid of some. I heard there's a backpack, but you need a lot of leather to craft it, so gotta save up. Seems like that was most of the loot there. Not bad though. Wonder if I should take the other gauntlets just so I can maybe have a backup. They do only have 50 durability. I got space for now. Well, you know, I gotta check out the view from this mountain range. Is that a... what is that? Is that a piranha? Didn't unlock a memory, so I must have seen those before, but not noticed. You know, even without any mods or shaders, this is already a pretty nice looking game. I know people are gonna go crazy with the customizations. But yeah, I keep forgetting. I don't have to jump to get up these one block steps. It'll just do it all on its own. That's so very nice. Alright, I guess we got some climbing to do. I'll just fall right through the leaves. Might just need to do the classic stack up. Aha, new area. Looks like these mountains are maybe like a kind of a barrier between different zones here. Would you look at that? Just iron out on the surface. Really should get this cooking and see if I can make some better weapons. I'll find a spot to settle down for a moment. Oh my. A Yeti? Alright. Here we go. He seems to be so big that he kind of struggles with the terrain. I thought this would be a hard fight, but I'm kind of bullying him here. Essence of ice, huh? And some heavy hide. That'll sure help with making a backpack. Cute little campsite here. I don't know what the heck that is, but we got another Yeti over here. The last one was a pushover, so I want his resources. I don't want to fight both of these things at once, though. Oh, he decided to roast himself. That's convenient. Yeah, that's not good. We're gonna split off. Yeti just vanished into thin air. Alright. Oh, that thing died pretty easily. Huh. Oh, it looks like the Yeti teleported back to his camp. I guess he can't wander too far away from it. I see. Oh. Another one. I'm not ready to fight this many things at once. wow, that really hurts. Jeez. The eyeball thing is not to be messed with. Make sure we dodge whatever it shoots. It seems to only shoot at really close range, though. Whoa, they both hit me at once and I went flying. Essence of the void, essence of ice, essence of life. These essences seem very important, but I just don't have the inventory space for it all. I think I've taken a lot more than 4 hits, but our TUR-KY warrior gauntlets still seem to be doing okay. Oh, these guys are just everywhere at night. I think I want to try to sleep away the night then. It's not really worth it to just keep fighting them. Ah, dang, they're still here. Well, at least more shouldn't spawn anymore. Not sure why it takes so unreasonably long to break your sleeping bag. I hope they change that. Alright, I've got to stop adventuring and make a new weapon. A good weapon, a better one than the scrap sword and a better one than the weapon I threw away. Got lots of resources here, so I should be able to do it. Let's get down to business. I'll just place that down for now. Let's make ourselves some space to work with. Salt cobble, huh? Interesting. For starters, can I cook iron in here? Sure can. Blacksmith's anvil, armorer's workbench. Now these sound like things that I need. Tanning rack's probably going to be needed for making my backpack as well. Lots of workbenches in this game. Much more similar to Terraria than Minecraft in that aspect. Let's get our meat cooking and then get down to business here. For starters, a blacksmith's anvil. There we go, iron sword. Lots of cool things there. Maybe I should try a heavier weapon. Iron battle axe? I got just enough. And you also got the daggers. Oh, we could make an iron bow as well. Or if I could make some more quality arrows as well. Well, I should probably get my hides tanning if I want to make anything with them. What other kind of workbenches do we have? Furniture, arcanist, alchemist, chef. I need more stone. You know what? I think I need to increase my FOV. Where is that sitting at? Oh, there we go. I play Minecraft on Quake Pro, so should be more at home with higher FOV. Let's just see what maxed out looks like. Ooh, okay. It's a dramatic change compared to what I was just using, so I can't say that I enjoy that. I think I'm gonna pick a middle ground here. I'm gonna go down to 100, see what that looks like. Yeah, that's comfy. Alrighty. So now I can make that chef's stove. What is it that I use to make a backpack, though? This isn't a crafting bench. This is just where we, put our leather, right? Or is it? Oh, yeah, and it takes a while. Well, I think it's most important that I probably get a new weapon, since this one's almost gone. That's all I have. So that we shall do. Battle axe. Woohoo! That's dramatic. Definitely got some slower attacks here. Why not? Try it out. Actually, kind of want to make an iron bow first. Ah, well. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Ha ha ha! Look at that. Oh yeah, the battle axe is awesome. I used up quite a bit of durability already, though. Wow. Well, got more hide I can put in here. Alright, how about we go for that iron bow as well? It's a short bow. Both of these are short bows. Don't have enough light leather anymore for that, so short bow it's gonna be. Well, that's old news. So is that. What is that noise? Gonna have to investigate that. But I want to finish up here. Now, what I have the most of is copper, so I should try to make some copper armor if possible. Don't even have enough iron for a helmet. Do for gauntlets, though. But you know, I think it'd actually be wise to make a shield. One problem, though. This is most definitely a two-handed weapon. I don't think I'll be able to use this and a shield. No, sir. Looks like if I keep the torch in the offhand, then as soon as I wield something that doesn't take up 2 hands, then I can use them. So I think I'll craft up a whole bunch of torches. Keep those in the offhand. How's about that copper armor? Well, there goes our mohawk. So it looks like these add a percentage damage resistance and health. Instead of having an armor sort of mechanic, everything is based around health and how much damage you take at a time. It's definitely an easier approach to understand when it comes to calculating damage. I've already got my TUR-KY warrior gauntlets, so don't need none of those copper gauntlets. And I think once my ingots are done here, I'll be making the copper. How do you say that? That's no chest plate. I'm calling it a chest plate. Well, with this remaining iron, I think I want to make some better tools. Strangely enough, I can't make the iron tools, not because I don't have enough iron, but because I don't have enough light leather. So I need to kill some small creatures. All I have around here is big creatures. Yetis. Aha. Victims. They know to run away, but it's far too late. They can sure take some hits, though. How did that not strike you? Oh, you know what? I think that was a child. I killed it for no reason. Surely you're not a child, and you'll give me some resources. Maybe I shouldn't be using my main weapon against such small creatures. Nah, it's too much fun. For as big and intimidating as these guys are, they sure are easy to kill. I grabbed heavy leather. I need some light leather. So I need to put the little guy in there. Looks like a copper's done. Okay. I'm pretty satisfied. I think I'm ready for some more adventure. Just need to get that one piece of light leather. We get that pickaxe. I'm okay with the crude hatchet for now. I suppose I can make a copper one, just because I can. Get rid of our old news junk. I guess I'll keep the basalt cobble since that is the stone I have easy access to at the moment. Collect some more of it. Very nice that it is now a 2-hit with this iron pickaxe. I wonder how long it keeps that break stay. Does it have a time limit? Oh, it does. But it goes down slowly, it doesn't go down instantly. Alright, we got some basic resources here. We got some wood, we got some cobble. Silver as well, but I don't think I can use that just yet. But I could cook it, at the very least. Oh, looks like you can pick it up from 1 block down. I do not want these things. Can't pick it up from 2 blocks down. Inventory is looking much more manageable now that we've cooked up our resources and used them. But I'm going to have to pick up all these workbenches again. That's going to take up space. Yes, it does. Looks like wild meat stacks up to 25. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to establish a proper home. Carrying around a bunch of workbenches with me seems awfully silly. So it looks like my next quest, with all of my new gear, is to find a place to live. Either I'll make a base, or I'll take over one. Like what those orcs have got going on there. I think maybe it's just a little bit too orcish, shall I say, to take over an orc base. So I'd like to find something new. We do have some options. Got whatever that is. Whatever that is. Looks like some glaciers here, perhaps? This might be a great big glacier. We got some dangerous hot areas over here. Now that looks like quite the fortress. I think that's going to be my ultimate goal. But I need to find somewhere to live first. Could just go back and take over that place. My first conquered area. Decision paralysis again. I think I'll go here. Have easy access to the coast. And a river. And then maybe I can get around by sea. If boats exist. We'll find out. I kind of like using charged attacks as a sort of a means of travel. Although, if I were to use such a thing, the battle axe does not seem like the greatest choice for it. looks like my goal is this. Sure don't like this mountainous area. Whatever that high-pitched noise is that keeps popping off. Really getting on my nerves. Gosh, when you swing a weapon, you just break everything around you and end up picking a whole lot of stuff up, whether you like it or not. I hope there's a way to prevent that, or will be. It's an early access game. It's not going to be perfect. Here. Some reeds. That just turns into plant fiber. Well, overshot that. I just do a fantastic job of missing everything I try to do a charge attack on, huh? Jumping after you do the charge attack, you really carry that momentum. Nice. Looks like more of the orcs. Oh, I didn't realize there was a guy behind me. I'm getting a little reckless here. I'm not dying to you. Seems like he attacks pretty quickly. That's my problem. Oh. You don't like water? Oh, they can handle it, but not very well. Are you gonna drown? To you too. Well, time to test out the iron shortbow. 25 damage. It's an awful lot more than what I was getting before. Well, got into some trouble there. Got out of it. And we're not finished yet. Seems like all this armor I got myself isn't helping too much. I'm still taking an awful lot of damage. This music is fantastic. That we've got there. Salt. I thought it might be. Looks like, of all things, the orcs have some cooking supplies. Well, I figured this might be a decent option to take over and call my own, but it really is just a rock pit. I don't think I want to live here. I suppose I could bolster up the wall and clean out the pit a little bit and sort of make it like a castle, but it's just a lot more effort into building than I typically like to invest. A hatchet thrower, I guess. I don't really know which is better. I suppose I'll just have to fight to find out. But I think I've killed just about everything here. See a chest, though. Lots of options here. Ah, repair kit. Well, it doesn't work like that. Seems like you take fall damage a little too easily. Lots of things to get used to. But it seems like we will not be living here. Just a little disappointing, really. Maybe it would be in my best interest to stay relatively close to the Forgotten Temple Gateway. I do have quite a lot more essence of life now than I did before. So, you know what? Sure. Let's go back to that original place that we conquered. Now let's call it home. Away we go. Oh, you're not a turkey. You're a tetrabird. Well, I don't feel bad about killing you now. Didn't really gain anything, because I can't take that with me. This is why I need a house to store all my stuff. Let's drink a stamina potion just for travel purposes. You sure can get around if you use a lot of charged attacks, but it's expensive. Can't say that I like the stone daggers all that much. We'll give the sword a try. Oh, there is a turkey. It's this. You are spared, brother. Did you spit something at me? How dare you? Is this it? No. That's the second place we conquered just a little bit ago. Here we are. No. They respawned? Well, if they respawned, I don't know if I want to try to make this my house. Maybe it works in such a way that if I build something here, they won't come back. I can't say I know, but all I know is that I've got to fight my way through this again. I also have got to kill the mages before I do anything else. Wouldn't it be embarrassing to die here with better gear than I had the first time? Might be about to. I thought I had some health potions. Where did those go? There we go. Well, I think the battle axe is better. We're gonna stick with the battle axe. Let's get back in there. It's quite easy to overshoot. Uh-oh, it's nighttime, so now we've got the really bad guys. Another death. This one much more dramatic than the first. But I'm getting that stuff back. I'm not just calling it quits. Should still have a marker there. Indeed I do. But first, I need to sleep away the night. Those flying void creatures are easy to kill, and they also have an easy time killing me. So we really got to make sure that we don't ever stay out too long at night. Unless for some reason we want to collect void essence. I think after I properly establish a base, I'm gonna call it quits for today. First I gotta figure out where I'm going. Oh, it looks like that little yellow marker that I made doesn't appear if I'm too far away. Or maybe it's being overridden by the death marker. Well, either way, I know where I'm going. Death marker works too. covered some good ground. Traveling this game is really not so bad, even without a mount. It's all thanks to the charged attacks. Are these guys a part of it? Or are they their own thing? Well, he dies in 2 hits. So do you. They all die in 2 hits. Battle axe for the win. Who cares about defense when you can just kill them before they kill you? Now that didn't quite happen here because I was getting tag teamed by void creatures and skeletons, and that was rough. Looks like that distance is just a little bit too far. Too many archers to just fight out in the open. Get out of here. Gotta learn through trial and error what the right distance is for a charged attack. Anybody left? Nothing but silence. I'm gonna take that as a win. Well, if I were to live here, there's a lot of cleaning up to do, but it looks like I did not miss this the first time. It's a nice chest, though. I'll probably use that in my storage room, which I am just about to make. Golly, that takes a long time to break. Okay. Well, what do we set up on this side? Or that side? Seems like that has a large building to it. Definitely want to have a lot of space for our future operations. So perhaps this is not quite the right side for living in. Yes, I don't want to have to climb up and down a ladder every time I want to use something. So we're going to be living in here. A large open room. More open rooms immediately accessible. Nice. Yes, this is a great place. It looks like it's not quite clear of danger yet. Oh. He went down and I went up. That's funny. I don't want to wreck anything in here, so let's try to maybe get out of the house. There we go. Well, I'm hoping I can just fix up the walls and then take this place over. Let's give it a try. Yeah, that's definitely not a matching stone, but that's not my concern right now. I just want it to work. Ah, looks like we do have some vertical slabs. How about that? definitely going to run out of blocks pretty quickly here before I can patch everything up. But it's a start. I think our first move is just going to be to place torches everywhere. That should be kind of a way of saying this is my place now, right? Can I pick it back up? I guess not. I guess if I have an item in my offhand, I can't pick that item back up. All right then. These walls don't quite line up. I'll just do it like this for now. And it fell. Come on, let's climb. There we go. And we're out of blocks. Just gonna call that good for now. Maybe we shouldn't have that many torches down. Because the sound effect of the burning torch, it's stacking up. And it got really loud for a moment there, so I should maybe try to keep the number of torches down a little bit more. Not place them on every single wall. Just place them in spots that make sense. Don't go too crazy. Well, well, well. Now, I have a feeling that any structure you find is going to have materials from the area that it's in. So it makes sense if I chopped one of these trees down and it gave me the same type of wood this house is made of. So I think before I do any repairs using wood, I probably want to chop some of these local trees. In that case, let's just get... Oh. Well, that's interesting. If I go ahead and click on the half slab with another half slab, it just fully repairs it. But it also doesn't consume my half slab. Well, dang. Okay. Free repairs. Guess I shouldn't have broken all these down. Aha. And you don't have to have a special item. You can just place vertical slabs just like that. That's an instant huge W for Hytale. Let's be real. You know, if Hytale ends up being better than Minecraft, I won't feel bad for leaving Minecraft behind. Hytale developers really seem to have the spirit. They want to give the people what they want. And you really can't get better than that for a developer. Well, as nice as the aesthetics are, I need to start breaking down some of the furniture so I can put some useful things in here. I think I'm using the wrong tool. And for starters, Shall I put benches or storage here? Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe I'll put local storage for the bench that will sit in that location. So we'll have our smelting right here, and our smithing. Have things together that kind of make sense. So we'll have the armorer's workbench right over here. But that doesn't quite fit. Well, if we put it like that, fits just fine. We'll fix the staircase later. I like that. And in it we'll put our raw ores and cooked ores. I think the repair kit makes sense in there too. I'll put spare armor in there. Let's go ahead and place down this chair. Rotate with R. I like that sound. Oh, there we go. I'll leave that table there for now. I'm going to use this wall over here next. One problem. Not a lot of blocks to repair with. Whoa! I never noticed this before. Treasure stash underneath these iron bars. Hey. Bones up. Let's go, son. Oh ho ho. Corn seeds. Ooh, whole silver ingot, huh? Don't mind if I do. I want the chest as well. Put that away. Throw out a couple more things. Can we stop the heartbeat attack? That'd be great. Go ahead and put down our bedroll too. Don't want to have to make the run up here again if we die to something silly like 2 unarmed skeletons. Where shall we put it? Let's just put it in the main room for now. Right there. I think we'll have another chest right over here. Using this fella. Or local storage. I'm a big fan of the idea of having a chest by each workstation that has relevant materials to that workstation inside of it. It just makes sense for crafting purposes, especially because I know Hytale has that feature where you can open a crafting bench and then use resources that are in the storage nearby. Because you can see I've got my 5 iron ingots here, and I can see them. Wait, no, that's not how that works. That's upgrade requirements. Never mind me. If I open this, you can see there's my 5 out of 6 iron ingots. So I've got 5 in here. It's very nice that it works that way. Now, I need to just craft some more basic chests in order to put all of this other stuff away. So, the workbench, the most basic crafting bench. That will go there. And then we've got some chests to craft. Let's go for 10. It's a good place to start. Put all these logs to use that we chopped up. It just kind of makes sense to have a tanning rack outside, doesn't it? So we'll put that there. take the same approach with the campfire, have it right there. Let's just do some cleanup around here, huh? Perhaps setting our spawn point was the real thing that's going to make this place considered player territory. I want to have a special block there. I saw a glowing block over here. I want to use that. Oh, didn't give me the lock. It gave me more crystal shards. Darn. I guess I don't have any shiny block that I could use as my entrance. At least not yet. Very well. Stone it is. Now, we need structural building blocks and furniture. We need these very, very badly. Now, since this is related to homemaking, I probably don't want this in this room, because I want this to be the utility room, the main room where all the important stuff happens. I don't consider building to be very important. So I'm going to have these other benches be elsewhere. Now, where did that other bench go, though? Maybe I just didn't craft it. Ah, yes, it canceled it. Okay. I think it's time for this table to go. As nice as the aesthetics are, it's really impractical. Nah, we'll get rid of this first. Let's just put any kind of placeable block or furniture in here for the moment. Now let's put anything related to nature, plants, and yeah, we'll put hideaway as well, just for the moment. This will be for unique and rare materials. I'll include potions in that for the moment. Maybe just any material, really. Make sure I always have some wood on me. It's used in all kinds of recipes, so you just want to have it on you. I'm going to do the same for plant fiber. Make sure I always have some plant fiber on me. Now, since I use my battle axe as the main weapon right now, I don't really see a need to use or keep the shield with me. Either one of these, wooden or rusty. Now, I have this repair kit and I want to use it, because my battle axe is not looking so hot. How do I use it? Is there a repair bench? Maybe I repair it in the same bench that I crafted it with? That would be here. No. I do not know how to use my repair kit. That might be a job for the wiki. I'm sure there's already a Hytale wiki. Or perhaps just Google. My inventory is finally organized and I have a place to live. I'm feeling good about it. I think all I need to do now is just put on a door and then I'll be satisfied for now. So let's go ahead and take those workbenches. Plop them up here. Get rid of these. I think the axe is the better choice for these. Maybe not. Couldn't say. Oh. Oh. You put in a raw material and you get all kinds of options for how to use it. Okay. Well. I'm gonna make 3 doors. Because I'm sure there's other places that I need to put one. Probably want to have an entrance on many different sides, instead of having to run all the way around the building to enter in the one entrance. I wonder if doors can be justified between my rooms here, or if that would be just a little too annoying. Got fancy chests. Costs iron though, and iron is a precious resource at the moment, so I think I'd rather not. Oh, that's not right. There we go. Well, it just seems a little impractical to have to open those every time I want to go to a different room. So perhaps I'll just have them there for aesthetics, but always open. Something like that. I'm undecided on the matter. We'll just go ahead and do it for now. Well, that about settles it for me. I have no idea how long this recording ended up being, but this is just what I'm going to do from now on. Because I'm able to actually enjoy the game this way, instead of trying to make content. Who would do such a thing? There's only like 2 people that are going to watch this anyway. So I'm going to focus on having fun. To that 2 people that are watching, thank you. And I will see you next time.